waited for this day for 2 years and 2 months, 3 months since you've gotten engaged. And probably for a couple of years before that. The Coleman and McCary families have brought us here today for an occasion of great joy, a cause for great celebration. Having found each other, Brittany and Brett have built the kind of relationship that will help serve them well and the foundation for their marriage. They have chosen each one of you to be here to witness the wedding vows as they join together as husband and wife. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Max. I have known both Brittany and Brett since they asked me to perform this ceremony, which was about 6 days ago. I was not the first choice. That was Joan Rivers. She has passed, unfortunately. God bless her soul. I was not the second choice, nor the third, but who's counting? So far, everyone that I have married has stayed married. So at least you have that going for you. At least. I know that what I'm supposed to be talking about here is love, but when I wrote this, I was kind of hungry. So some of it may be about sandwiches. I was also promised an open bar after I'm done. In reality, I have known this stunning young woman and this handsome young man for many years, and I'm honored at the opportunity to share this experience with them. Now, to give them a moment to compose themselves, I'd like to get the inappropriate joke out of the way. 3 couples, one elderly, one middle-aged, and one newlywed, were interested in joining the local Jewish synagogue. The rabbi said, "We have special requirements for new members. You must abstain from having sex for 2 weeks." The couples agreed to the terms, and they all came back at the end of the 2-week period. The rabbi went to the elderly couple and asked, "Were you able to abstain from sex for the 2 weeks?" The old man replied, "No problem at all, Rabbi." "Congratulations, you are members of the congregation," said the rabbi. The rabbi went to the middle-aged couple and asked, "Were you able to abstain from sex for the 2 weeks?" The middle-aged man replied, "The first week wasn't too bad. The second week I ended up having to sleep on the couch for a few nights, but yes, we made up." "Congratulations, you are now members of the congregation," said the rabbi. Finally, the rabbi went to the newlywed couple and asked, "Were you two newlyweds able to abstain from sex for the 2 weeks?" The young man replied sadly, "No, Rabbi. We were not able to go without sex for the 2 weeks." "What happened?" asked the rabbi. "My wife was reaching for a paint can on the top shelf, and she dropped it," said the man. "When she bent over to pick it up, I was overcome with lust and took advantage of her right there." "I see. Unfortunately, this means you're not welcome into our congregation," said the rabbi. "We know," said the couple. "We're not welcome at Home Depot anymore either." Sorry, I had to. Before Brittany and Brett met, the number 28 was of great importance to each of them separately. Brittany's address is 4-28. She just turned 28 2 weeks ago. It was always a recurring number that appeared throughout her life. Then she met Brett. Brett's birthday is March 28th. His bar mitzvah was April 28th, and that also happens to be the date they got engaged in 2015? 16? I don't know, it feels like forever. The 28th is also the birthday of Brett's mom, Karen. And both Brett's grandmother, Fran, and Brittany's grandmother, Naomi, were born in 1928. And so it's only fitting that we're here today on the 28th of July. Marriage is a bold step into an unknown future. It is risking who we are for the sake of who we can be. In marriage, 2 lives are intimately shared, and the blending of the 2 must not diminish either one. Rather, it should enhance the individuality of each partner. Each one of us knows that a marriage is not created by a law or a ceremony. Rather, it occurs in the hearts of 2 human beings. It grows out of loving, caring, and sharing ourselves with one another. But who are we kidding? A good marriage is one where each partner secretly suspects they got the better deal. We were looking online to see if there was a song that we can quote. And we found one. We weren't thrilled with it, but as the time went on, we saw that it actually made a lot of sense. And this quote is provided to us by the lyrics of Huey Lewis and the News. The power of love is a curious thing. Make one man weep, make another man sing. Change a heart to a little white dove, more than a feeling, that's the power of love. Tougher than diamonds, whips like cream, stronger and harder than a bad girl's dream. Make a bad one good, make a wrong right. Power of love will keep you home at night. Don't need money, don't take fame, don't need no credit card to ride this train. It's strong and it's sudden and it's cruel sometimes, but it might just save your life. That's the power of love. That's the power of love. Brittani, I turn to you and say in the words of Bob Marley, he's not perfect. You aren't either. And the two of you will never be perfect. But if he can make you laugh at least once, causes you to think twice, and if he admits to being human and making mistakes, hold on to him and give him the most you can. He isn't going to quote poetry. He's not thinking about you every moment. But he will give you a part of him that he knows you can break. Don't hurt him, don't change him, and don't expect for more than what he can give. Don't analyze. Smile when he makes you happy, yell when he makes you mad, and miss him when he's not there. Love hard when there is love to be had, because perfect guys don't exist, but there's always one guy that's perfect for you. I went online and typed into Google, what is love? And I got videos of people doing something weird with their necks, saying, baby, don't hurt me no more. But then I found this. Love is a temporary madness. It erupts like volcanoes and then subsides. And when it subsides, you have to make a decision. You have to work out whether your roots have so entwined together that it is inconceivable that you should ever part. Because this is what love is. Love is not breathlessness. It is not excitement. It is not the declaration of promises of eternal passion. That's just being in love with it, which any fool can do. Love itself is what is left over when being in love has burned away, and this is both an art and a fortunate accident. Those that truly love have roots that grow towards each other underground, and when all the pretty blossoms have fallen from their branches, they find that they are one tree and not two. I recently heard a quote that I'd like to share with you that seemed very appropriate for this occasion. You like because, and you love despite. You like someone because of their qualities, and you love someone despite some of their qualities. It is my sincere hope that the two of you like each other as much as you love each other. I know today's a joyous occasion, but I'd like to take a moment to remember the people who could not join us here today and the people who are no longer with us. I asked Brett and Brittani what they wanted me to say in their vows, and they said that they were going to write them themselves. I thought that's probably not a good idea. On the one hand, we have somebody who talks about bagels and cars, and on the other hand, we have Brett. Well, what can I say? Here it goes.
Brett, 2,175 days ago, we both stepped foot on a ship that was docked right outside on the Hudson River. If I was told back then that I was going to meet my future husband on that Norwegian Star cruise, I probably would have thought it was a joke. Never could I have imagined I would meet my soulmate, my best friend, and the man of my dreams on board that ship. Shout out to my parents for sending me on that vacation. There is no question, you truly are my better half and my rock. You make me laugh harder and love deeper than anyone else in this world. You have made me the best version of myself. You have taught me so much about life and love in the 6 years that we've been together. And I'm forever grateful to have you as my life partner. I promise to love you, be loyal to you, and be devoted to you. I promise to be your kiss that wakes you up every day, and your I love you more every single night. Through all of our good and all of our not so good times, I know we will always fight hard for each other, and our love will never falter. I promise to always laugh at your jokes, even if they're not funny. I promise to always let you sleep with a body pillow in our bed, but preferably without the TV on. I promise to always tell you we have plans a half hour earlier than we're supposed to be there, just to make sure you're on time. I promise to fall more in love with you every single day. I promise to always be patient with you. I can't wait to grow through life with you, get old and wrinkly with you, and tell our love story for eternity. I will always love you more today than yesterday, but less than tomorrow.
Did you top that?
I don't know. I am a lucky man today. I'm standing looking at the most beautiful woman in the world. I cannot believe that I'm going to spend the rest of my life with you. We are so lucky that we met at a time when our hearts were ready to open up to each other. After meeting you, even though you thought my name was Brad, I knew there was a connection that I never felt before. I wasn't sure where it was going to go, but I knew I had to pursue it. It was the best decision I ever made. Brittani, I will love you forever. I will be your best friend. I will make you smile every day, and I will take care of you. We will continue to laugh and be there for each other in good times and in bad times, even if I sometimes make you sleep outside the body pillow. I can't promise you I will stay off the real little and stop buying shoes, but I can promise that I will be the best husband and friend. I vow to create for us a life of love, loyalty, and devotion, to love you for who you are, to grow with you, to learn with you, and to live out our days growing old together and creating memories along the way. Thank you for loving me and for making me the happiest guy in the world. I never thought I'd find someone like you, but I am eternally grateful.
Boy, that body pillow was a real part of the contention here. Okay, let's move on. Keeping up with a little bit of Jewish tradition, we have the 7 wedding blessings, and they are: 1, may you be generous in giving to each other. 2, may your sense of humor and devotion to one another always continue to enliven your relationship. 3, may you appreciate and compliment each other's differences. 4, may you always share yourselves openly with your friends and your family, many of whom are here today. 5, may you respect each other's individual personality and philosophy and give each other room to grow and fulfill each other's dreams. 6, may you understand that neither of you is perfect. You are both subject to human frailties, and may love strengthen when you fall short of each other's expectation. The 7th blessing is for the wine. We have wine in front of us here today. Wine is a symbol of joy, the richness of life, and the sweetness of love. So today, on this happy occasion, we toast life with this. Blessed be life, health, and the love that enables you to celebrate the happiness of this most important day. A little bit. Not too much. Cheers. Almost done. Wow, that's so good. The next part we have here is the breaking of the glass. And at a wedding, it's a symbolic gesture and hope that you will spend as many years together in happiness as it would take to collect all the pieces of the glass and reassemble it. Brett, this will also be the last time you'll be able to put your foot down in this relationship. Brett's going to break the glass now, and after he does, I'd like for everybody to shout Mazel Tov. So Brett and Brittany will now exchange rings to symbolize their commitment. The wedding rings are regarded as fitting symbols of marriage, as they have neither beginning nor end. They represent their enduring trust and affection that you bring to one another, and they are the outward and visible symbols of two lives that are now united in marriage. Brittany, as you place this ring on Brett's finger, do you swear by the moon and the stars in the sky that you'll be there for Brett, like a shadow by his side, for better or worse, till death do you part? Will you love him with every beat of your heart? Whichever you want.
I do.
Nailed it. Good job. Good job. Brett, as you place the ring on Brittany's finger, do you swear by the moon and the stars in the sky that you'll be there for Brittany, like a shadow by her side, for better or worse, till death do you part? Will you love her with every beat of your heart?
I do.
Wow. Good job. That was good. I asked Brittany yesterday for some mouth spray or breath mint, because I know Brett sometimes needs it for this next part. But I was not given one. That's okay. As we reach the end of this ceremony, I hope that the wait was worth it for everybody. Personally, for me, it's been a long time coming, and I wish these two the best in all of their whole life, and I hope to be there for most of it to see how it progresses. Now, by the power vested in me, by evenyoucanperformweddings.com, and on behalf of the state of New York, I declare you husband and wife. Brett, you may kiss your wife.